Wow, a mystery castle. Why don't you see if you can get inside, so that you can look for the hidden treasure?
Click on the door knocker. To unlock the door, you need 6 of these numbers. 2, 4, 6, and 8 are the first 4 numbers that you need. You must continue counting like this to find the other 2 numbers.
These are the first 4 of the 6 numbers we have to find. We're counting from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. So, what is the pattern here? Let's look at these 2 numbers, 2 and 4. What can we do to 2 to get 4? Well, we know that 4 is greater than 2. So we can add a number to 2 to get 4.
Drag a number here to complete this number sentence. Then click OK. You're right. 2 plus 2 equals 4.
1 more than 2 is 3. And 1 more than 3 is 4. 1, 2 more than 2 is 4. To get from 2 to 4, we added 2. Now, let's look at these 2 numbers. What can we add to 4 to get to 6?
Drag a number here to complete this number sentence. Then click OK. You're right. 4 plus 2 equals 6.
1 more than 4 is 5. And 1 more than 5 is 6. So 1, 2 more than 4 is 6. To get from 2 to 4, we added 2. And to get from 4 to 6, we also added 2. Maybe the pattern is that we add 2 to each number to get the next number. Let's see if adding 2 to 6 gives us 8.
Click on the arrow. Six and 1 more is 7. 7 and 1 more is 8.
6 and 1, 2 more is 8. So far, the pattern seems to be that to get from 2 to 4, to get from 4 to 6, and to get from 6 to 8, we add 2. And since adding 2 to a number is the same as counting on by 2's, let's count on 2 from 8 to find the other 2 numbers that will open the door.
What number is 2 more than 8? Click on the number. Then click OK. You're right. 2 more than 8 is 10.
Okay, now that we have these 5 numbers, we only need to find 1 more number to open the door.
Starting at 10, count on 2 to find the last number. Click on the number, then click OK. You haven't clicked on a number. Try again. Well done! Starting at 10 and counting on 2, we get 12.
Starting at 2 and counting on by 2's, we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. The numbers that will unlock this door. But just before we go inside, there's something else that these numbers have in common.
Are these numbers odd numbers, or are they even numbers? Click on your answer, then click OK. You're right. These numbers are even numbers.
Starting at 2 and counting by 2's, 2 and every other number after it is an even number. These 6 even numbers should open the door to the castle.
Click on the door knocker. You have found the correct numbers. You may enter the castle.
It looks like you can cross this pool by walking across these stones. But 2 of the stones are missing.
Click on each stone. 5, 10, 15, 30, 35. You need 7 numbers to cross this pool. These are the first 3 numbers, and these are the last 2 numbers. Discover the pattern and use it to find the 2 missing numbers between 15 and 30.
Let's start by looking at the first 2 numbers, 5 and 10. 10 is greater than 5. So, what number do we add to 5 to get 10?
Drag a number here to complete this number sentence. Click OK when you're done. You're right. 5 plus 5 equals 10.
Starting at 5 and counting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, we get 10. 5 and 5 more is 10. To get from 5 to 10, we add 5. Now, let's see how we can get from 10 to 15.
10 plus what number equals 15? Drag a number here, then click OK. You're right. 10 plus 5 equals 15.
Starting at 10 and counting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, we get 15. So, 10 plus 5 equals 15. Looking at the numbers so far, 5 and 5 more is 10, and 10 and 5 more is 15. So, to get from 15 to the next number, do we count on 5 more? Why don't we look at the last 2 numbers and see if, counting on 5 from 30, we get 35.
Click on 30. 30 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more is 35.
So, to get from 30 to 35, we can also count on 5. Okay, We know that the two numbers we are looking for are between 15 and 30. So let's count on by fives, starting from 15, and see if we get to 30.
Click on the number that is 5 more than 15. Then click OK. That's it. 20 is 5 more than 15.
15 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more is 20. So counting on 5 from 15, we get 20. Now we have to find the number that is 5 more than 20.
Click on the number that is 5 more than 20. Then click OK. That's right. 25 is 5 more than 20.
20 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more is 25. So counting on 5 from 20, we get 25. So is 25 and 5 more 30?
Click on 25. 25 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more is 30.
Counting on 5 from 25, we get to 30. 5 more than 5 is 10. 5 more than 10 is 15. 5 more than 15 is 20. 5 more than 20 is 25. 5 more than 25 is 30. And 5 more than 30 is 35. The pattern here is adding 5. And we used this pattern to find the two missing numbers, 20 and 25.
Click on the pool to see the two missing stones appear. You have found the two missing numbers. Use these stones to cross the pool and move to the next room in the castle.
Phew! Better be careful. It's a long way down. So what will you do now? There must be some way to get across.
Click on this rope. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Starting at 9, what do we do to each number to get to the next? Find the pattern to cross the pit.
Let's take a look at the first two numbers, 9 and 8. Well, 8 is one fewer than 9.
Which number sentence shows that 8 is one fewer than 9? Drag the number sentence here. Then click OK. That's right. This is the correct number sentence.
9 minus 1 equals 8. So to get 8 here, we subtract 1 from 9. Now, how do we get from 8 to 7?
Write a number sentence that shows how we get from 8 to 7. Drag the signs and numbers into place, then click OK. That's right. This is the correct number sentence.
7 is 1 less than 8. So we subtract 1 from 8 to get 7. Subtracting 1 is like counting backwards. So, counting backwards by 1 from 9, we get 8. And counting backwards by 1 from 8, we get 7. Let's continue counting backwards by 1.
Click on 6. 6 is 1 less than 7. 7 minus 1 equals 6.
So, counting backwards by 1 from 7, we get 6.
Click on 5. 5 is 1 less than 6. 6 minus 1 is 5.
And counting backwards by 1 from 6, we get 5.
Now write the number sentence that shows what we do to 5 to get 4. Drag the signs and numbers into place, then click OK. Well done! This is the correct number sentence.
4 is 1 fewer than 5. So counting backwards by 1 from 5, we get 4.
Starting at 9, describe what we do to each number to get to the next. Do we add 1 to each number or subtract 1 from each number? Drag the correct word into place, then click OK. Add. That's right. We subtract 1.
So the pattern here is starting at 9, we subtract 1 from each number to get to the next number.
You can now cross to enter the next room in the Mystery Castle.
There sure are a lot of doors in this room, and each door has a different number of stars on it.
Drag a number to each door to show how many stars are on it. Then click OK. That's right. These are the correct numbers.
I bet there's something special about these numbers.
Click on the bell. There are 6 numbers here, but one number does not belong with the others. Find the number that does not fit the pattern, and behind it, you'll find the treasure.
All right, let's get to work. We can start with 1 and 3. Well, 3 is greater than 1. So 1 plus what number equals 3?
Can you complete this number sentence? Drag a number here, then click OK. You're right. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
1 and 2 more is 3. Now, let's see what we need to do to get from 3 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and 7 to 9. 3 and how many more is 5? 5 and how many more is 6? 6 and how many more is 7? And 7 and how many more is 9?
Can you complete each of these number sentences? Drag a number to each number sentence, then click OK. You're right. These are the correct number sentences.
3 is 2 more than 1. 5 is 2 more than 3. 6 is 1 more than 5. 7 is 1 more than 6. And 9 is 2 more than 7. We're not adding the same number each time, so I'm still not sure what the pattern is. Why don't we look at all the numbers from 1 to 9 to see if that'll help?
Counting by ones, from 1, fill in the missing numbers. Drag the numbers into place, then click OK. That's right. These are the missing numbers.
Comparing these numbers to the numbers on the doors, we can see that the number between 1 and 3, 2, is missing. The number between 3 and 5, 4, is missing. And the number between 7 and 9, 8, is missing. But the number between 5 and 7, 6, is not missing. So maybe 6 is the number that doesn't belong here. Let's just look at the numbers 5 and 7. What do we need to add to 5 to get 7?
Complete the number sentence. Drag the number here, then click OK. That's it. 5 plus 2 equals 7.
5 and 2 more is 7. Now we can see that 1 and 2 more is 3. 3 and 2 more is 5. 5 and 2 more is 7. And 7 and 2 more is 9. So, if we skip 6, we can see that the pattern is we add 2 to get to the next number. What else do these numbers have in common? Are they all odd numbers, or are they all even numbers?
Are these numbers odd or even? Click on your answer, then click OK. Well done! 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are odd numbers.
Starting at 1 and counting by twos, 1 and every other number after it is an odd number. And 6 is an even number. 6 is the number that does not belong. So this door must lead to the treasure.
Congratulations! You've found the treasure. Well done! You've completed this lesson. Click here to go to the practice area, or click here to return to the menu. What are the missing numbers in this pattern? Drag a number here and here. When you're done, click OK. That's right. The number 16 goes here, and the number 28 goes here.
To get from 4 to 8, we add 4. To get from 8 to 12, we add 4. So the pattern here is that we add 4 to each number to get the next number. Adding 4 to 12, we get 16. And adding 4 to 16, we get 20. And adding 4 to 20, we get 24. And adding 4 to 24, we get 28. So the missing numbers are 16 and 28.
5 of these 6 numbers make a pattern. So, which number does not belong here? Click on the number, then click OK. You're right. 21 is the number that does not belong here.
To go from 6 to 12, you add 6. To go from 12 to 18, you add 6. To go from 18 to 21, you add 3. And to go from 21 to 24, you add 3. To go from 24 to 30, you add 6. Now, adding 6 to 18 gives 24, which we get to if we skip the number 21 here. So the pattern is we add 6. And the number which does not belong here is 21.
What are the missing numbers in this pattern? Drag a number here and here. When you're done, click OK. That's right. These are the missing numbers.
Looking at the numbers in the pattern that you are given, 16 minus 2 is 14. And 14 minus 2 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. And 10 minus 2 is 8. So the pattern is that we subtract 2 from each number to get the next number. Subtracting 2 from 8, we get 6. And subtracting 2 from 6, we get 4. So the missing numbers are 6 and 4.
What are the missing numbers in this pattern? Drag a number here, here, and here. When you're done, click OK. That's right. These are the missing numbers.
Looking at the first 2 numbers in this pattern, 3 plus 3 equals 6. And 6 plus 3 equals 9. So the pattern is that we add 3 to each number to get the next number. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. And 21 plus 3 is 24. So the missing numbers in this pattern are 12, 15, and 21.
5 of these 6 numbers make a pattern. So, which of these numbers does not belong here? Click on the number, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. The number 19 does not belong in this pattern.
12 and 2 more is 14. 14 and 2 more is 16. 16 and 3 more is 19. 19 minus 1 is 18. 18 and 2 more is 20. Here, here, and here, we add 2 to get the next number. But to go from 16 to 19, we add 3. Now adding 2 to 16 gives 18, which we get to if we skip the number 19 here. So the pattern is we add 2. And the number 19 does not belong in the pattern.
Starting at 12, what do you do to each number to get to the next number? Click on your answer, then click OK. That's it. Starting at 12, you subtract 2 from each number to get to the next number.
To go from 12 to the next number, 10, we subtract 2. To go from 10 to 8, we subtract 2. And we also subtract 2 to go from 8 to 6, 6 to 4, and 4 to 2. So starting at 12, we subtract 2 from each number to get to the next number.
Good work! You've completed these practice questions. Click here to go to the workout, or click here to return to the menu.
Hey, it looks like you've been arranging your toy animals on this shelf. But which toy animal goes here? Well, the animals are arranged by the number of legs they have. Let's see how many legs each of these animals has.
How many legs does each toy animal have? Drag a number here, 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 and here. Then click OK. That's right. The bird has 2 legs. The piglet has 4 legs. The spider has 8 legs. And the crab has 10 legs.
Now that you know how many legs these animals have, you can look at these numbers and find a pattern. You can use this pattern to find the number of legs of the missing animal. So what is this number?
Which number goes here? Drag a number here, then click OK. You're right. The number that goes here is 6.
So the number of legs that the missing animal has is 6. Since the bee has 6 legs, the missing animal is the bee. You need to find the number of legs that the missing animal has. To find this number, you can look at the pattern made by these numbers. Let's start with 2 and 4. To go from 2 to 4, you add 2. Now, let's look at these two numbers. 10 is greater than 8, so you have to add to 8 to get 10.
8 plus what number equals 10? Drag a number here, then click OK. You're right. 8 plus 2 equals 10.
So, you add 2 to 8 to get 10. Now you can see the pattern. To go from 2 to 4, you add 2. And to go from 8 to 10, you also add 2. So the pattern is, you add 2 to each number to get the next number. That means, to find the number that goes here, you add 2 to 4.
What is the missing number? Drag a number here, then click OK. You're right. The missing number is 6.
4 plus 2 equals 6. So the number that goes here is 6.
Click on the number 6. 6 and 2 more is 8.
6 is the number that goes here. Because when you add 2 to 4, you get 6. And when you add 2 to 6, you get 8. So, a toy animal with 6 legs belongs here on the shelf.
Click on the toy animal that has 6 legs. Then click OK. You're right. The bee has 6 legs, so the bee goes here on the shelf.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, each toy animal on the shelf has 2 legs more than the animal before it.
Good job! You've completed this workout. Click here to go to the next lesson, or click here to return to the menu.